If you wanted my recommendations for the best printers in 2022, stay tuned because today that's what we're going to be talking about. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 3 printers that I recommend that are going to be the best printers for 2022. These recommendations come from experience, they come from handling these printers myself over the years, and all of the feedback that I have received over time as well, along with how new they are to the market. So I'm giving you the most relevant information in this video. If this video ends up being helpful, I ask that you like this video. If you have any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, I ask that you subscribe. Alright, so let's get right into the video. Alright, so there's going to be links in the description below for each one of the printers that I end up talking about and any other products I end up talking about along the way. So at any point during the video, you can pause the video, go down to the description box, check out the links I've got there, click on the link that you may need, and then you can always come back to the video and watch the rest. Alright, so the first printer we're going to be talking about is the Epson EcoTank 4850. I just reviewed this printer recently. This is one of the newer Epson EcoTanks in the lineup, the 4850. You've got a touchscreen, you've got double-sided printing, you've got scanning, you've got fax, and then you've got the bottled ink, which is going to save you a lot of money over time versus using a cartridge-based ink system. You've got very good printing speed, and you can print with a wide variety of different types of paper. This printer just came out September of 2021, so it is one of the newer models, as I said. I reviewed the print quality on this printer. I have done an unboxing video on this printer, and so that's why I can confidently recommend this printer. Now, as with any of these printers, you can kind of scale back in the models or scale up in the models, and you will go higher and lower in price subsequently. You can move down to the 3850 model, Epson EcoTank 3850, and you would lose the touchscreen and fax, but you would be paying a significantly lower price, and you would have most of the other features that the 4850 has, minus fax and touchscreen. These Epson EcoTank printers are really the way to go in 2022 because you're going to save yourself a lot of money on ink because of the bottled ink. And you can even take it a step further where you don't even have to use the Epson genuine ink. You can go with remanufactured ink. So through the same link that I'm providing for you in the description below for the printer, you can actually go to the search bar and you can type in Epson EcoTank 4850 remanufactured ink. You're going to get a ton of options from a bunch of third-party sellers selling this ink even lower than what you would pay for the Epson OEM ink. And so you're already saving with bottled ink even if you were to buy the Epson ink, and now you're saving even more because you're going the remanufactured route. And many times with remanufactured ink, the biggest problem is the chips. You don't have chips with this. It's simply bottled ink, so it's just liquid that's flowing through. There's no way for there to be any type of errors there. Alright, quick word from our sponsor today, which is my very own Best Printers Cleaning Kit. Now, if you have a printer currently that is printing blank pages, not able to print a certain color, printing choppy prints, lines in your prints, or you have an overall and general print quality issue, you've tried other things but it really hasn't worked, you're going to want to consider using the Best Printers Cleaning Kit to solve that problem. I have a wide variety of videos on my channel where you can go to the search bar, type in your specific printer model. I'll either have an exact match to the printer model that you have and a video along with it to show you how to use this cleaning kit, or I'll have something very similar where you can still use the instructions because it's going to be the same print head. Also, there's going to be a link in the description below, so you can pause the video, go down, get your cleaning kit. You can get it very quickly within a few days with Amazon Prime, and you can get back up and printing normally again. Now, this also goes if you know someone that needs this product, why don't you share this video with them, share the product with them, and you could end up helping them save money by fixing the printer on their own. There's so much money tied up to printers, the printer itself, printer ink, and then having to buy a new printer, that it is worth fixing the printer so that you can save the money and get back to printing normally again. Alright, so the next printer we have in the lineup of the top 3 printers that I recommend in 2022 is the HP OfficeJet Pro 9015. Now, I actually have this printer in my office, but I have the Premier version. The Premier version just has the additional 2 years of ink with HP's Instant Ink and it really has this nice silver wrap around it. Instead of the plain white, it has silver, and that's really what drew me to this printer. It just looks really sleek in my office. It really matches with the rest of the furniture, which is a kind of a gray tone. They're going for a very high price at this point. It looks like there's 4 options for about close to $1,000. I'll tell you, I did not pay that much for mine, so you may want to come back at a later date, or maybe when you're watching this it's a much lower price. That is very much possible. But I'm recommending this printer because it has a touchscreen, it has all the functionality you would want: automatic document feeder, glass scanner, double-sided printing. The print speed is very quick, and I have used it for a little over half a year now, and so I can tell you personally that I have enjoyed using this printer. I have not had issues with the ink system. I have not had issues with running out of ink because I have the HP Instant Ink. And so eventually, once that runs out, I'll want to go and switch over to a remanufactured option, most likely. But we'll really have to see. I do have another 1.5 years of HP Instant Ink. Now you can also move up and do the 9025, that's the advanced version, and you can just hold more paper, and there's some other little things that you're able to do, but not much. They're about the same, but if you really need to hold a lot more paper in your paper tray, you're going to want to move up to the 9025E. Alright, so number 3 on the list is the Canon Pixma TR70. Now this printer is a little bit more basic, but I didn't want to throw Canon in here because Canon does do a really great job with their printers. However, they're not at the top of my list, but I did want to recommend this printer simply because the price is so reasonable for everything that you're getting with the printer. A lot of the same functionality that these other printers had, but I will tell you something that's very important. The ink system on this printer will not fail you. Now, all of these printers were compatible with smartphones, so that's what I really recommend, that you connect with your smartphone and download each one of these apps. So if you get the Canon, download the Canon app. If you get the HP, download the HP app. The Epson, each one of these companies has an app for their printers, especially with the new printers, and you'll be able to print directly from your smartphone. And you can still connect with USB on all of these printers. So I threw in 2 of my favorite printers, and I'm familiar with this Canon model as well. But it is a lower price, so it's gonna give you a little bit more flexibility there. I do still recommend it. It's a great printer. It will get the job done. It just doesn't have a touch screen, and it doesn't have some of the other little quirks that you would want on there, but it has the majority of the functionality that you would need. Still has 2-sided printing. You have your automatic document feeder, glass scanner, and your print quality is still going to be decent because you have 4800 by 1200 DPI. That is the printing resolution. That is excellent, and that is comparable with the Epson EcoTank and with the HP OfficeJet Pro. Alright, that's really all I have on these printers. I really hope that this video was helpful. Remember, all the links in the description below. And if this video was helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.